Meow, meow, meow. Boing. Okay, so starting off with that little kitten head here. Kitten heads are pretty large in proportion to the rest of their body when you compare them to grown cats. So that's one thing to really keep in mind to make your kittens look like kittens. Just mapping out the muzzle here. Just getting a feeling and a gesture and expression. A lovely kitten figure drawing. And I just let my pen keep going around until I feel like I'm ready to go on to the next, and that's just my kind of gesture drawing method. It's how I think my way through it. Just measuring here because I know that the body part is a little shorter than the head, not really shorter than the head, but appears shorter than the head because of the perspective, because of the angle the kitten is facing us at. When I draw kittens, I hope that I'm not promoting kittens. I love kittens. We all love kittens, but there's too many kittens in this world, and when you let your cat have kittens, it just means, and even if you find good homes for them, it just means that there's an equivalent number at the rescues that aren't getting homes. So please spay or neuter your cat. So I'm just getting the angle of where that paw should be. Just allowing my lines to be really loose and flowing too. Not paying attention to absolute perfection, just making sure I get that rhythm in the drawing, with those loose gestural lines. It's that extended paw that's special. Stopping to think. Liking it so far. Just checking measurements. I don't aim for perfection, but I really like to just kind of eyeball it and allow my intuition to kick in and then check. And most of the time I'm pretty accurate. It's a process though to learn to allow yourself to trust your intuition. So give yourself time. It comes with lots and lots of practice. It's just all about getting a feel for where things should be. And an important thing to remember is that you've got to let go of wanting it to be perfect, because when you're so focused on getting it perfect, getting everything right exactly the same, you don't allow room for your intuition to come in and guide you. You got to clear your mind so that can work. Listen to your gut. As some people call it, the second brain. And that kitten's playing with the flower, but I mean, you could add anything for a play toy. Just darkening up some of my lines here now. Give some hints of toes. Fix up that muzzle. So if you're not already in our Facebook group, the link is in the comments. It's called Cat Drawing and Watercolor Art Workshop, and we'd love to have you there. Love to see you posting your drawings and picking up tips and sharing some tips maybe. It's just a lovely community. It's growing. It's growing well, and it's a lovely community. Just getting some of those toe beans in there, the pads. And I chose to put those few details in because I feel like that's an important part of this drawing, and they're just so charming. I just love cat paws. They're just so darn cute. Here I'm getting the angle for the eyes, where the eyes should be placed. So I'm getting a feel for the roundness of the head here. And knowing that the eyes, where the eyes go, the eye line is going to follow that if we want it to look comfortable. And just getting a quick hint of eyes and the nose in there, not getting too detailed. And after you listen to me talk through this, be sure to watch it a second time at least and turn the sound off and just see what kind of different perspective you get when you're just watching instead of listening. Always pick up something new the second time or the third time or whatever. And I've changed the direction of the tail. It's pointing a little more toward the head, and that was my intention because I feel like it kind of pulls the eye right around the drawing, back to the kitten's head and then up and around that angle that it's pointing at. I just give a hint of toes. You can overdo it so easily in a simple little drawing like this. And once you put a bunch of details in one place, it makes the rest of the drawing look awkward if you're detailing one place and not the rest. Even my toe beans here, I'm not getting too much into exactness because I just want it to be a gesture drawing. I love to learn where you're from, so please add a comment, and please add a comment telling me what you'd like to learn the most about cat drawing, about cat art. Mostly right now I'm focusing on drawing and with adding a bit of watercolor. So anything you want to learn, please let me know. Or tell me what your cat's name is. And I'd love for you to join our Facebook group and be part of the community. Add a bit of whiskers in there, hey? Just a hint of whiskers. Starting to make it come to life. And this is a drawing that you can get a lot of learning from that will carry on to your next piece. And it might also be something that I might pick away more at and get more the way I want it for a finished watercolor piece or something. And I might even trace the drawing onto tracing paper and then transfer it to good paper and use it for a more polished piece of art. I don't usually polish too much though, because I like the drawn look. Always sign your work, even if it's just a quick sketch. So I'm liking this. I think it's a cute little kitty. There are some things that I learned that I would change next time. For example, this ear. The ear is the only thing that seemed a bit awkward to me. And I feel like that line should have come up there a bit more because the middle line there, that one, it's very, very subtle in the photo. And I could have eliminated it completely. And look what I'm doing here. See, even if I eliminated all that and just left that, I think that would be better. So that's something to remember for next time. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and I will see you next time.